Welcome, guys. What's going on? We are back. I know it's been a minute.
We're back.
Yeah. You know, we're happy to be here. Shout out to my pops, because I know he's watching. And he is one of the people who has told me over and over again, he's like, dude, you got to get back out there and do it. He just let that be sitting out there. So we're back. And
we're back.
We are probably UFL, great league. Stallions are the best team. I'm scared about Arlington because they were the top team in the XFL, but I don't think they have won a game this season. They're 0-3. And however, all that being said, I don't know how much we're going to talk about them today. League is great, but we have the NFL draft tomorrow. And yeah, it is. I mean, it's, you know, we started this thing talking about fantasy football, NFL fantasy football. And so we do have the NFL draft starting tomorrow. They have taken over the entire weekend. And I didn't necessarily want to try to compete with all the coverage that's going to be on tomorrow and the next couple of days. So I was like, let's make sure we do it the night before. We can talk about all our predictions. That being said, if something particularly cool happens, then maybe we'll pop on and do something real quick. And, you know, just get in and say, you know, I can't believe they made that trade. Because while I believe the first, well, we were talking about this, of course, off air, but
yeah,
the first two picks are pretty much set, right? I mean, Caleb Williams is going to Chicago. Jaden Daniels is going to Washington. That
should be.
Yeah, I feel like those are the safe picks. But then we get to 3 with the Patriots and JD Def. If you're out there, we're talking about your squad now. Um, and with that 3rd pick, that's where people are saying all the excitement's going to happen. Like that's where we're going to get these trades and all of this kind of stuff is supposed to happen. I'm not 100% sure because so the thing is that the argument, of course, is that the Patriots want, they need more draft capital. Can we be heard? I don't know. I'm looking at my mic thing on here, and I'm making sure. Yeah. Okay. So. We can. Yeah, if I can be heard, I can hear it.
Check the stream.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Man, because I'm looking at. I do have I have the desktop audio muted in the thing.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay. All right. So it should be good. It should be good. But I mean, if the Patriots want more picks, and the argument, of course, is that they like JJ McCarthy, then JJ McCarthy being the champion quarterback that he is.
Although he didn't do much, but yes, he's a champion.
Yeah, exactly. He's the champ. But the how do I say? If that's the case, then they feel like they can move back and still get him because people will want to jump up for. And again, now I'm blanking on names all of a sudden. They May.
Drake May,
yeah, Drake May. So, but then the question becomes who trades. That's the thing. So, I actually a couple of days ago, the Broncos made a trade.
Yes, they did.
So the Broncos made a trade for the Jets' backup quarterback. Was he
former /ex backup? Former starter / ex backup.
Yeah, was it number 2 overall pick? And it's bad. I can't. I'm drawing all kinds of blanks. Zach Wilson. Yeah. Zach Wilson. I only need part of it. If I get part, I'll get the rest. No problem. And so I actually like this trade. I
really?
I do.
Why?
Here's the thing. The thing is that I like Sean Payton. I think Sean Payton is good.
Okay.
But I'm not convinced yet. And maybe next season I will be. But I'm not convinced yet that Zach Wilson is a lost cause. I don't know. And don't get me wrong.
Lost cause.
I just think that he can play the game. I want to say he's good. That's sort of the thing. I want to say that he's good, but he is also, it's the situation that he was in there, and I'm wondering if that is going to be part of the goodness that comes from it. I guess that's the best way for me to say it. It's like I think that even though he had all kinds of weapons in with the Jets, it's something about that franchise, man. It's something. It's crazy, but it's just something about it.
That plus, I think he was drafted too early to begin with. You have to remember, when he came out, he was a product of COVID. So the year that he blew everybody's mind, he wasn't playing anything but B League schools. So his stats were elevated. And then he threw like 2 mind-blowing passes during the combine, and he just blew everybody's mind. So he just jumped. But he jumped for no reason. He should have been a quarterback that sat his first year behind someone else at least and learned regardless. I think all his stats and everything else was inflated. And he just got thrust into a limelight that he shouldn't have been in.
Yeah, because he was number 2 pick overall, right?
Yeah, I said way too high for what he
Got when
was.
he got picked behind Lawrence from
Yeah,
over in
that's another
Jacksonville.
funny thing. There is no Lawrence is the only quarterback in that entire, I think that entire draft, or at least the entire beginning of the draft, that is still on the same team.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that an
All the
article.
other ones have been traded.
Yeah, because it was what him, Trey Lance. Oh my goodness! All right, I gotta pull it up.
See,
I gotta pull it
Zach, Trey Lance, Lawrence, Darnold.
up. Yeah,
There's another one.
I
Was
forgot.
Justin was
I'm not
Fields in
gonna look
that
it up.
one?
No, I don't think Justin Fields was in that one. He may have been.
He's
Hold
he's
on a
on another
second.
team as well. So,
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah, yeah. You know what? He was because I think that was like I think he was the last. Well, no, Wilson would have been the last one. Hey,
and was Pickett in that one?
no, hold on. I see you.
Hello.
Hold on. Let me throw you in. She was being patient and sitting there, and let's see if I can figure out how to get you back in
Ladies and gentlemen,
here.
we
Copy.
have girlfriend coming to
Oh.
the stage.
Hold on. Here we go. See you, part. Man. Oh, there it is. Perfect. There it goes. All right. Because I was gonna say. All right, you are in. I'm gonna wipe just to make
She
sure.
is in.
Where's Big O at?
You know what? I don't know. I mean, you know, I sent out the link and then to
There
let you
she
all
is.
know that I sent it. But hopefully he's on the road. He didn't text us or anything like that. So I don't know what's going on with him. However, we've been talking about the draft tomorrow, and
Yes.
Oh yeah. Are you guys excited?
I don't know. See, here's the thing. As far
I'm in
as
the middle of the round,
excitement,
as excited as I could be.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like I am not overly. I mean, my team picks number 7, and so while I would love for them to, take a wide receiver and it be all
Didn't
flashy, and they
happen.
have, yeah, they got to take they got to take Joe Alt, and
But
it's huh.
I did see, bless you, I did see a mock draft where you guys traded down. You
I've
didn't
heard
get
you.
Joel. You
Yeah,
traded down. You didn't get Joel, but you still ended up with a lineman in that
yeah,
particular draft. It was like the
yeah.
second or third best lineman in the draft still.
That is so we don't have. I think is it a second round pick? I don't know if we have a second round pick. And so
No.
trading back, is it? I think it's either a second. We either don't have a second or we don't have a third. It's one of the two.
Okay.
And because of that, they're like, oh, they need to trade back and get a couple more picks so that they can round out everything.
Right.
But they need an offensive lineman. I mean, or I'll say it. I'll claim them. We
You just on
need.
them already?
So, I'm, I'm, I'm anticipating. I am anticipating this pick. Me not liking this pick. I like how you get on I guess you get on X or whatever, and you're chatting with people, and it's like they say, well, what do you think the Tennessee should do? And I mean, look, like I said, we all want the flashy wide receiver, and it's like, oh my God, we're gonna have like 3 guys, who can all catch the ball. We got a good tight end, we got all of that stuff. But in reality, if you can't protect the man throwing the ball,
Right.
it's pointless. So they, it's not as flashy, but it's very necessary, and that's sort of how I feel about it. I think we just need to
You guys
do the
already have the
necessary
three
thing.
wide receivers, though, in my opinion.
We do.
I mean,
I mean,
you
go
got
ahead.
who'd you just trade for? I forgot.
Did we trade? Who?
Ridley.
Oh, we
You just
didn't.
got,
Did
I
we?
know.
Did we trade for Ridley?
Was
I
it a
think we
trade
just
or you
signed.
just got it?
Yeah, we just
free
signed.
agency, sorry.
Yeah, he
So
was
yeah,
free.
you got Ridley, you still got D Hop, and then so now you got Traylon Burks, who's no longer the number one, he's number three. So I think he
Right.
should thrive at number three instead of with all the expectations of being number one. I think he should be
I agree.
good at number three.
I agree. I think they're going to end up trying to trade him, but I agree with you. I think
really?
he should be fine there. I like Westbrook Akine too. He's another one of our wide receivers, and they just re-signed him too, and he's good.
Okay.
I like him. I like their wide receiving core as it is. Of course, like I said though, it's that whole splash, fancy big name,
Right.
but we don't need it, and that's what I'm saying. We can get
It's not sexy.
right. It's just not. It's like, okay, the big man is there. He's gonna walk on the stage. He's gonna have his jersey, and then our night's done. You know what I mean? Because that's it. Because we don't have, like I said, we only got the one pick. So I don't know. Like I said, we were going back and forth about this whole thing about trades and things like that. So, I mean, the only thing that people are really, I think, trading up for. I mean, even if, like you see, if you go through the first four picks, like you said, we're good with Chicago. They're going to take their quarterback. Washington's going to take their quarterback. And I don't know if you've heard and I'm going to call them rumors, that Daniels has said he doesn't want to play for Washington.
Yeah,
So,
I heard that. He was upset that like they invited more than one quarterback at one time for an interview or whatever it was. It's like they invited them all at the same time. And he didn't like that for some reason. It's like, but they're only going to pick one, so what difference does it make?
Yeah, exactly.
They chose you out of all the others.
Everybody
else chose to get upset. So.
Oh, I guess we all got that message. Big O says he's cooking. The ringing that we all heard was the Venezuela the entrance music for Big O. But he did. I mean, let us know. That's good. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, he should have told us what he was cooking, because I mean, now I'm curious. But I guess when he joins, we'll ask him. We'll figure it out at that.
There you go.
So,
Yes.
So, we're like down at the bottom for the pick for the draft tomorrow. I don't know. I didn't do any research.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, I think y'all are in the 20s.
20, yeah. We always in the 20s. It's crazy.
Let me see.
I'm looking.
What's the
Yeah, they have 20. That's their pick. They have pick 20.
Right at 20, yeah, okay. 20.
Yeah, right at 20. And it says right here, this mock that I'm looking at says that y'all are going to take Brian Thomas Jr.
What do you now?
Wide receiver, yeah. LSU.
All the mocks I've seen, except for maybe one, are saying they're taking a lineman.
See, you know what I was looking at right before we came on? So I was
what y'all looking at? What site are y'all on?
Oh, this is this one is from, I guess it's somebody's free advertisement, but from Tankathon. And Tankathon. And
let's see, who's the big mock draft guy? What's his name?
Kuiper? Mel Kuiper. Yeah. So that's what I was looking at. I was looking at Mel Kuiper's mock. And he didn't and Mel can do what he wants to do, right?
Yeah.
But
he's been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah.
Or something crazy like that.
So what he did was he's just going like best available. So he doesn't say who's going to, at least what I was looking at. He didn't really say who was going where. I don't know. He didn't attach anybody to a team. Like the best player, like number one is Caleb Williams. Then number two is Daniels. And then number three is Harrison. And it's not like he's saying that Harrison is going to go three. He's just saying he's the third best player. So he's just got like a big board going.
Okay.
Oh, man. And I don't even. I had it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it too.
Oh,
Close the door.
Then I went to.
I can only find his first 10. Can't find anything back.
Yeah, it is trapped behind the paywall.
Yeah.
It's behind the ESPN Plus.
ESPN is.
Yeah. And we have Hulu. And if you like, we have some sort of a bundle. It's like Hulu, Disney, ESPN Plus, everything is like. So yeah, Mel Kiper is trapped behind the paywall, and I can't even find it anymore. Is it? I had it pulled up. I hate that I can't.
We also have what's his name? Daniel Jeremiah. He's got one.
Once I go back to draft.
So one I found interesting was Joel Klatt, his mock draft.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
You found it?
Yeah, I found Mel Kiper's list. So it's 2024 NFL Draft Big Board Rankings, Mel Kiper's best prospects. And I can scroll, like I'm going to scroll down to 20. Just scroll all the way down to 20. And at 20, so that would just be his 20th best player. This is Quinyon Mitchell, who is out of Toledo. He's a cornerback. He's out of Toledo, 6 foot, 195 pounds.
Nah, he's not gonna make it that far.
You don't think he's gonna make it to 20?
Not to the drafts I've seen. Actually, I see the couple that I saw. The Colts were taking him.
Oh wow, really? Because I thought, well, wow. And I know that's not going to happen. He's got J.J. McCarthy as well. And again, it's what it is, right? He has him as the 15th best player on the board. It's like, Mel, can I get...
Well, McCarthy's not rated that high.
Right. Yeah, no, I realize. But, you know, when you start looking at these mocks, it's just like I really want a mock draft. You know, it's like I don't want... And this is Miller's first two first round trades in Miller's final NFL mock draft. And this is another guy, Matt Miller on ESPN. Let me see. I'm going to open that up in another tab here and see what he's talking about. And the thing is that, you know what I'm saying? To me, like the big thing is who's going to jump up to 3.
Anybody, but yeah.
Okay, so this is crazy though. So I'm looking at his mock, and they said he had two trades here, but he has New England taking Drake May at 3.
Right. Yeah. I just found one on a different website, so I don't know which version this is of his, but yeah, he has Drake May taking. Our Patriots taking Drake May at 3. So he has Steelers taking Graham Barton, which is a lineman from Duke for the Steelers at 20.
Let me see.
Yep.
Let me see if I got the same thing you got. Let's see if we're looking at the same one. Nope. He on this one he's got Quinyon Mitchell.
Again. I don't think he lasts that long. I don't even think he lasts that long because there's too many teams ahead of him. Like, I guess it depends on where everything else falls. But I don't
I'm
see
looking
him
at
making
corners.
it to 20. Yeah, corners, I don't see him making it 20 because there's two, from what I understand, there's two really good ones, two or three. Quinyon Winchell's one of them. Who's the other one? So Quinyon Mitchell.
Aaron Arnold.
Yeah, Terrion Arnold
Terrion
from Alabama.
Arnold. Yeah, they got him going to Jacksonville.
And then there's Cooper DeJean from Iowa.
Let's see how high he's at. He is.
See, on this one, the one I'm looking at, he has Cooper DeJean going to Jaguars, and he has the Colts taking Terrion Arnold. And see, I don't know which one you're looking at because this is a Milcott one. And he has it going. He has Quinyon going to the Broncos at 12. So I don't see him making it all the way to 20.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen too many mock sits had him lasting that long. Yeah.
Yeah, these mocks are crazy. But that's that is the beauty of oh man, I forgot to change the stream elements thing. Oh wow, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Question's a question. But that's the excitement part. Actually, I was scrolling down a little further in his mock, and what he had as this first trade was actually Minnesota trading with the Chargers at 5. That's what he had at, and of course then Minnesota taking JJ McCarthy at 5. And that would be just them trying to get in front of New York. But I don't really believe. You think New York would really take a quarterback? If JJ McCarthy was available, you think they take the quarterback?
Who you say, the Giants?
The Giants.
I think,
they need all the help they can get.
If the Giants are taking a quarterback, they should probably take one that is good, but that has touted to be good, but wait till the second round.
Yeah, I mean, the month that I'm looking at, they because of the trade, they have them taking
the Vikings trade up to get JJ, and Giants take Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors, which is a better pick for them.
I think so. They need a receiver.
Yeah, they do. So I mean, and I say that thinking, even if this trade didn't happen, because like the Chargers aren't taking a quarterback. They can't take a quarterback, right? I mean, they got no, they can't. Not at 5, right? You can't take a guy at 5, right? So
the only way they do that is if they're trading, because they do have what's his name, Harbaugh.
Right.
So the only reason they would do that is if he's deciding he's going to play Michigan ex San Francisco type of ball. They're going to play good defense, going to run the ball, crisp quarterback play, and that's going to be it. They don't really need Herbert for that, so they could trade him. They could trade this.
What could you? Here's the thing. Would you hypotheticals all over the place, right? But if you were trading Herbert, what could you get for Herbert? It would be absolutely insane.
The only reason they would have trouble getting anything for Herbert is because of Herbert's contract, because they did just sign him for a big contract.
Okay.
So that would be the only drawback. They couldn't get what they think they were going to get for him. Like if you would have to pre-contract, well, even I don't know.
Oh no.
Pre-contract, because then whoever's trading for him would have to pay him, so you still wouldn't get top.
Oh,
I mean, you should get a good pick for him, but I don't know.
but see,
it's not that good. I can't see.
but I'm thinking, but see, my thought is that you got to get more than pick. Like, you got to get picks, and
You'd have to get multiple picks.
you know, and you would have to know that you were getting the quarterback you wanted, like, because you don't trade him and then trade this pick. I mean, you trade him and then you take this pick. You take your, you take your guy.
Well, no,
they trade a pick.
I mean,
no, they haven't yet, but
they haven't. Yeah.
I mean, you can trade him, but just don't trade too far down, because there's still decent quarterbacks that could manage. So all you need is a game manager if you're going to play that type of ball. So you don't need a superstar quarterback.
Who did they get? They got a running back. I mean, they let Eckler go.
Right.
And I say they let him go, but he was a free agent. But they did pick up somebody. Let's see. Yeah, let me. Ooh. Free agency. I had a whole thing.
Gus Edwards.
Oh, they got them both. I think they got Gus Edwards and who's the other?
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, they got both of them, which was interesting to me. And that's a good deal.
They got Dobbins.
Yeah,
J.K. Dobbins.
Who got Dobbins?
The Chargers.
That is the Chargers.
So Dobbins moving?
Yes, he's going.
Oh, that's kinfolk.
Is he?
Bro.
Yeah, he's out in La La Land now.
Oh, wow. Well, I did get his jersey, Baltimore.
Mm-hmm. How you gonna wear Jake? Well, I guess if, like you said, if it's family, you can't. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's kinfolk right there.
Draft order free agency.
I'm gonna try to give you one more Steelers jersey. I don't know who.
Well, then what you got to do is whoever y'all draft.
I'm thinking about. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. I'm thinking about him.
TJ or
TJ? I'm sorry, yeah, TJ, not JJ.
TJ, okay, yeah, TJ.
Yeah, he's.
And what, Juju?
Nah, not Juju. He's not with the Steelers anymore. So get somebody who's going to retire as Steelers. That would be TJ.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
My father said the other day he's not buying any more jerseys until they retire.
Dude, I had to stop.
Who's team your dad on?
My father's a Bears fan.
He's a what?
No.
Bears.
It's like, look, he said under his breath.
I seen it. That's like that's how I said. He's like a bear. I'm like, who? What bear? Papa Bear?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. Look, you know, he's supporting the team. He gonna ride with him.
Look, I talk about teams. I mean, my dad's a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Well, actually, I guess I do know why. But
America's greatest team.
Well, it's probably all he saw. When you start, when you're in the area where we're from. I mean, it's like that's all you see.
So, if you're watching this right now, come on and convert over. The Steelers is welcoming you. Not the Titans.
Yeah, you can't convert a Cowboys fan to a Steelers fan at all. That's not gonna happen.
Wait, if you watching this video right now, come on and convert over.
You gonna make him call me. You gonna make him call me She gonna go off when you talking about that.
Cowboys is not it. It is not the business.
Cowboys fan will never be a Steelers fan. Anybody in the NFC East, and they will not be a 49ers fan.
Nothing.
But speaking of the Cowboys, I mean, the thing is that I have no clue what they're doing. I mean, let me back up.
Pick a lineman.
They're going to pick a line, but I'm saying just future period. It's like I think they're set right now to just be like, look, we're going in. Yeah, they keep saying all in. We're all in, but they're like, look, we got the guys we got now, and we're just gonna roll out like this. And that's what he's saying about all.
Yeah, that's what he means by all that.
It's just this season, no other season, and we'll see what happens. Yep. And if we don't get out of the first round again, then we let everybody walk. We're not just gonna let them walk.
Excuse me.
Which is the thing.
We may let Dak walk, but not everybody.
You think? Well, CD Lamb is the guy.
They gotta keep CD.
And what about the coach?
Who got to keep who?
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb is wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, wide receiver. The coach, they may let him ride out a little.
Did number 55 ever come back from the Cowboys, or was he hurt?
He retired.
He needed to. He needed to.
I think that's Van Der Esch. I think he retired. It's a neck injury.
Is it Van? Yeah, I ain't gonna say it on here. Yeah, we live. Yeah, he needed to. That was the best news I heard all day. And I don't even like the Cowboys like that. But when I do watch him, he's trash. Trash.
He was trash. He got hurt, didn't he?
Well, before that, was trash.
He was trash.
Trash.
He had a pretty good.
No,
You know what? Here's the thing. See, here's the problem, right? You're a Steelers fan. I mean, what are you gonna say about the Cowboys? What complimentary can you say about the Cowboys? You can't.
I say good things to other teams that I rock with, that I like. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you tried to qualify. You tried to qualify talking about other teams. I'm talking about the Cowboys. You won't say nothing about the Cowboys too. All right. You call a spade a spade. You got to call a spade a spade. Come on, Peppy. Call a spade a spade.
Look, all I'm saying.
I won't say it was trash.
Huh?
But
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know.
He had a good beginning to his career until he started getting hurt.
Well, if he was playing, he wouldn't even got hurt.
They got who else? They got I don't know. I agree with you.
Parsons.
I think Micah Parsons. I've heard some stuff there too, but I think definitely you end up keep Micah Parsons.
Let's go to the Titans.
Titans be better at defending the run.
Let's see what's going on with the Titans draft.
So far,
the Titans are going to draft. They're going to draft Joe Alt out of Notre Dame, offensive tackle. Notre Dame.
Or trade down and get another lineman.
That's it. Yeah,
you know what, Pep? Because you family, you bloodline. I might get a Titan jersey. Might sport you. Yeah.
But you got what is it? See, I'm at this point. See, I can't buy jerseys. I buy hats.
T-shirts.
I buy T-shirts.
I know because players be moving around too much.
I can't buy jerseys.
Wait till they retire.
They're too expensive to.
I just go on Amazon and just give me a T-shirt. I mean, little. I mean,
like I said, I got.
Well, you can make your own T-shirts. Can't you make your own T-shirts?
I can. That's true. I can.
Come on, make all the team a T-shirt. I need Steelers on the back. Hey, girlfriend.
I get. You gonna get me kicked off of Etsy? That's what you're trying to do here.
No, you don't even. You don't have to go through Etsy. We got phones. You can go through the phone transaction.
Don't get me wrong. I can do it. I can do it somewhere else too. But it's just, it was funny. Like I said, I got my cease and desist letter from Kobe Bryant LLC. That's
that's gonna shut that down quick.
it's like, no, sir. Oh, you know what? I'm not. No, I won't do it. But that, no, hold on. I want to find that. Let me see. Can I find that background? That Kobe shirt. I thought that Kobe shirt was cool. Well, and it's not that it wasn't cool. It was definitely.
I probably thought it was
nice.
cool too. That's probably why they sent you a
Yeah, exactly. They're like, no, dude, you can't. Cool. Yeah, you cannot have that. Let's see. Let me select. Let's see. Can I find it? Oh, there it is, right there. That was easy. Boom, there it is.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, so that was the Kobe Bryant T-shirt design that Kobe Bryant LLC said, hey, we gonna need you to take that down. And I think, to be honest, what I think actually happened was that when I think in the description of it, I think I used the word exclusive. And I think that.
But you know what though? At that time, around that time when it happened, people was just like probably monitoring every website, everything. And
I'm sure anything that says Kobe, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
They have an AI that's searching for all of that stuff that's not there. Because, like you said, I mean, it's a design. I mean, like you said, I can take that design and put it anywhere I want, put it on. I can go back to Big O and just say, hey man, here, put that on the shirt for me right quick. He's got to press.
Right. I mean, you can actually text me that and say, hey, I like that on a plain black T-shirt with that on there. I'll rock that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a cool deal. Actually, may have to do something like that. But
so I asked Big O, was he burning the chicken?
I don't know if he gonna make it for us, man.
Yeah, because you said 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna jump in and jump out. We already been on for 40 minutes, so we done been on already for a while. But the thing is that the only, again, let me because we sort of ventured off a little bit. I'm trying to find draft order again.
So as a Titans fan, what do you want the Titans to do?
Oh, what do I want? What I think of? Not the sexy pick.
What do you want them to do?
What I want them to do is
to go to the Super Bowl and win. I really feel like the Super Bowl. No, to be honest, hey, no lie, no cap. Like Terry said, no cap. I'm like, no cap. What is that? No cap. I don't have a cap on. Like, what's going on? Like, anyway. So
even
I would like for the
that means.
It was not going to.
I really would like for the Steelers to get on their grind and go to the Super Bowl and get a ring. But
yeah, you a couple of years out on that one. You a couple of years out. I mean, you are. I
don't want to hear that right now. I would like to hear encouragement. Like I would encourage your guys' team, Titans, the Colts.
I'm gonna encourage you. I'm gonna encourage you to understand that what the Titans need to do is they need to trade back. They do need to trade back. They need to trade back probably to, I don't know, somewhere in the high teens, to be honest. Maybe they get like 3 more picks. And then maybe they take an offensive lineman. I still think offensive lineman should be their first pick. And then, you know what, they may need a safety. And I don't know. And if they want a wide receiver or another running back, or so, I don't think they need another running back. But they need, honestly, I feel like they should take 2 offensive linemen early and then two of them, and then to just shore up the line. I mean, here's the thing: Will Levis has a big arm. He does. He's got a big arm. If you can put a nice pocket around that kid and give him the time he needs to unload that arm, then okay. Then there we go. That's because, back when I first became a Titans fan, it was ground and pound, ground and pound.
Okay, so what are you?
What's up?
Are you expecting the Titans to do what now?
No, he didn't ask me what I'm expecting. What
a passing team.
The expectation is that they're going to take Joe Alt at 7. That's the expectation. The wish, is that
I have not been watching the Titans nor the Colts like that. But this season coming up, I will be watching. Like I'm going to be really I'm talking about like studying your team. Since I've been like watching the Raiders, which is trash.
Well, see,
here's he's not on here right now to defend himself, but yeah. No.
So that's the thing. We're gonna have to put you in some sort of a fantasy league or something. We get, and we'll talk. We'll talk. Here's the thing. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to set something up, and you can get your. I must say it anyway. Get your boyfriend involved, and if you want, I know he's a fan.
Sure.
He's a big fan. And
he's a Cowboy fan like us. He may be watching. And,
but here's the thing. This is the key to me. This is the key.
I know, Dreadful. I know. We would never cross paths. I would never convert over. Never, ever.
I think that if he was in a fantasy league and you were also in that league, you are so competitive that you would be like at night reading up on stuff, studying. You be that person.
Yep.
So if you want to learn, I think you got to get in, and maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do something like that. I have to start up another league or something like that where we can get a bunch.
I wish he could join, people. But he worked nights. I wish he could. I told him to join YouTube.
But the thing is that, like you said, but we'll do some shorts with him somewhere. We'll get him on, and we'll talk to him about it. He's around, and we can do stuff like that on the weekend. We can record some stuff and do that.
Right.
But back to the question that was posed to me. What do I wish? Like I said, my wish is that they trade back. I think Joe Alt will likely be great, and that's what I believe. But there are a lot of offensive linemen, and I've already heard. I don't even know.
Are y'all gonna get Joe? Are y'all gonna get Joe? Or y'all just saying y'all gonna get Joe?
No, he will definitely be available at 7. Yeah. And
he's
so
definitely an option.
Yeah.
You think somebody gonna get him first?
No.
Yeah. If they want him, they can have him.
Right, but he's going to definitely be the best available offensive lineman.
Okay. So since we on the Titans, let's go to the Colts. Treffel, what do you expect from the Colts?
Yeah, what pick do you have? You said
they're just going to take we're dead middle at like almost every year, 15. I don't know why we're just dead in the middle every year.
Do y'all go to the playoffs?
We just miss it every year. We just missed it because we lost to the Texans. Then the Texans went, we didn't. If we'd have beat the Texans, we'd have went, they wouldn't have.
I think AFC South.
Yeah, let me do some research. Let me do some research on these Colts.
Or a tough division next year. I believe that. I do believe that the AFC South is going to be.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot better.
Yeah, good.
Do y'all have 7 round pick too, Treffel?
I think we got a pick every round. Yeah. It's like our GM. He doesn't stray too far. He's not real splashy with the trades or
picks and stuff.
Picks or anything like. Nah, he's just best available. We trade our guys and we train them up. That's the way he is. So I
Okay,
expect
wait.
us to take the best
Okay, there we go.
available at 15.
And who do you think will be there?
Okay, so on your team, you have Anthony Richardson, Michael Pittman, that's the wide receiver. You have your running back, Jonathan Taylor.
Yes.
Quarterback, is quarterback still Joe?
No. Their quarterback is not Joe. It's Richardson. Richardson is their quarterback. Joe is
a backup. Okay.
Is a veteran backup.
Veteran backup.
Oh, he looked like it too. Kenny Moore.
8 years old. Kenny Moore is a DB. He's one of the best receivers. Nickel DBs in the league.
Tyler Goodson, running back. Then you have another.
Actually, no, he's probably second string now. No,
you got another quarterback. Is he just a
He's third string.
Sam.
Sam. What's his name? He's from Texas.
Buckner. He looked like he can go.
DeForest Buckner, defensive tackle. Yep.
Guard, and then you got Desire, linebacker. Then you got Trey.
Second string, Trey Sermon. He's a running back. He's probably our second string running back.
Okay.
I know most of them. But yeah, Colts will probably should take a defensive back. Like a lot of early mock drafts had us taking the tight end out of Georgia. He's nice, but we don't need another tight end.
So let me ask y'all this. Do any one of the Colts team and Titans team play the Steelers this season? Have y'all got the schedule?
I haven't seen the schedule.
We actually might.
I don't think the schedule come out. Don't it come out like the beginning of August? Or is it out now?
Well, they'll tell you, like you know half your schedule because you play your everybody in your division twice. You just don't know when.
Everybody in the division.
And then you play one in the opposite conference, one division in the opposite conference, one division in your own conference, right?
Division, same conference.
And then it's like two other teams or something like that. Based on record.
Do we play y'all?
I don't know. I'm about to sneeze.
Yeah, the Colts will play. Yeah, they don't have the dates yet. But they do have bless you. Yeah, they don't have the dates, but they do have who we're playing. So it looks like we are playing the AFC North. So yeah, we play the AFC East, but we do have the Steelers.
Y'all do have
the Steelers. Conference we play is the AFC East. Yeah, we play the Steelers.
So
we have the Bills, Dolphins.
Does the South play the East or? Okay.
I think the South plays the East because it looks like we're playing the entire. Yeah, because I see the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Jets. So yeah, I think the South plays the East. But yeah, we do have the Steelers on our schedule.
Ooh.
They will be playing in Lucas Oil in Indy, so you're coming to our house.
What day is that?
They don't have the schedule yet.
They don't have that schedule.
Telling us who we're playing. They don't have that set schedule yet.
Might have to save my coins to do a
trying to travel up to
a tailgate.
A tailgate.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know that I could really deal with the NFL game. It's so many people, it's so many lines. It's so many people, so many lines. It's an ordeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We don't have the Titans do not have a third round pick. We got first, second, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Oh, we got 2 in the 7th. But we don't have a third round pick. Because we got only 1 pick on Saturday. Yo. Yeah, that's my schedule with it. Yeah, I'm not looking at that.
But I see the Colts taking the DB.
DB. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not
You
bad.
think the Colts?
I mean,
You think the Colts?
I mean, you just, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. This is, you can't, y'all got a pretty stacked team already. I mean, you got good players.
Right.
Yeah.
We need DB and we need an edge rusher. Those
Okay.
are two
Okay.
biggest needs.
You need defense. Okay, there you go. You need defense. I can see that because you got off. So, but yeah, and that's the thing with Tennessee. Tennessee, I mean, we need an offensive line, but we definitely do need. I mean, and it doesn't get me wrong. I think here in free agency we picked up good defensive players. So we got 2 corners. We got linebacker. I mean, I think, yeah, they got
boy from Kansas City, right?
Yeah, we got the guy from Kansas City and the guy from Cincinnati, I believe.
Awuzie?
Yeah, Awuzie. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got 2 good pickups in. So if you still need safeties, that's a lot of good safeties still out there. And that's
the thing. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm thinking they may draft one, but that's again.
They don't have to.
I mean, they got a first round pick at the 7th pick in the first round, the 5th pick in the second round, and honestly, like I said, it wouldn't be splashy, it wouldn't be exciting, but you got a good offensive lineman in the second round, take them, and build your team. I mean, you know what I mean?
Draft linemen you can still get a safety out of free agency. There's still a couple like both. I don't know if both of them are still out there, but like I know Buffalo let go of both of their safeties, Poyer and Hyde. I think Hyde is still out there. I think Simmons is still out there from Denver.
You know what? Here's something, and it's the same sort of stuff. Because I've been thinking about this, and I know I said we weren't going to talk about UFL, but whatever. I hadn't heard. I've heard people say that, you know, there are guys like the kickers are getting looked at from the UFL. But I was thinking that because of the draft, you know what I mean? Because of the draft, that guys, they weren't going to start trying to pull guys from the UFL. But after the draft, I gotta imagine, you know, some guys are gonna start getting some phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I don't know if you heard. I'm sure you have. You know, our boy Destroy broke his neck.
Who? Wait, who? What?
The guy that I've been talking about from he was a YouTuber. He got a chance to be a kicker for one of the UFL teams.
Right.
He fractured his neck trying to make a tackle.
Where was this? In the
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So the same guy that they was going to try to draft him in the NFL, he broke his neck.
No.
He was just a YouTuber who just happened to play for a UFL team.
Yeah, he was a football player. He made the but he did make the tackle. He made the team. He made that tackle. He made the tackle. It just cost him. It cost him. And the thing that's scary about that is that I wonder if it actually cost him his career, his football career.
It's possible. It's very possible.
Because you got to. Did you?
The fracture was.
So yeah, they. I watched the. He did it.
I think he's not going to still get paid on auto injury.
I'm sure.
You know what? I'm not. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm not sure how the contracts are in the UFL.
Yeah. But he will. But he's supposed to be in the neck brace for 2 months, 3 months, something like that. In the break.
He'll miss the season. He'll miss the season.
He's done for the season. but he cracked I want to say two two vertebrae, and then he also had some nerve damage. Like they were like dude, you. I mean, by sitting here now, you dodged a pretty big bullet.
Definitely dodged a bullet. I saw the tackle and I was like, that is wrong all the way. Like the form was terrible. It's like he went straight head first.
Yeah,
that is not how you do it.
But they were asking him, they were during the checkup and everything. They were asking him like what he felt right after the tackle, and he was saying that like I think his shoulder and stuff went numb.
No,
and he's thinking that it was just like a stinger, But then it just kept, the pain was just steady.
Right.
It's just like, I got you. I got you.
I was like, ooh, that didn't look like a good tackle.
That was crazy. So I feel bad for him though, but I do think, but see, here's the thing with him though, right? He's already a YouTuber. He's already he's got.
Yeah, he's got a great platform.
So he may just.
He's good.
Right.
He'll be okay.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying, I think that after the draft, then, because here's the other thing about the draft, right? There are guys who won't make the NFL.
Right.
Will those guys get picked up by UFL teams?
That's very possible. Yeah, I actually could see that. But when is the UFL season over though?
It's got to be quick. It's not much longer. So there is that.
So I'm wondering like if like the people in the UFL now, I'm wondering how it will look like if they did get calls from the NFL after the draft. Like would the season be over by the time like OTAs or whatever start? Or
yeah, I think it does. So I believe that
safe as far as that's concerned. Yeah, I think they'd be safe. I would think they'd be safe. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how soon after the draft, like OTAs or rookie camps or whatever starts.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how soon, but I know that they have it set up so that the seasons do not overlap.
Right.
So they shouldn't overlap.
See, as long as they don't overlap too much, I think anyone in the UFL should be fine to finish out their season or whatever.
Yeah.
And then just transition over to the NFL.
Yeah, I just think, it's the only thing that I think with that is just, sometimes when you don't get the break, like you don't get a break if you could get hurt,
right.
Something like that. But I don't know. It's gonna be.
Also, like you said.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's also like you said, a lot of the kids that don't make it from the draft, that should be a big influx of people into the UFL.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if they make it in time for this season, but
right. But the other thing I was thinking about with that is that I think they're going to go because they got 8 teams right now, and what they said they did that on purpose so that the talent pool would be large, and basically every team would have really good players, and the product on the field looks good. However, I think they do that this year. I think they do it next year, but I think after that, I think they do the expansion, right?
Start expansion.
And you do 2 more teams. And the thing about that is that, when you have expansion teams, no one expects expansion teams to be as good as the other teams. So you have the expansion teams and then oh, hold up. Man, I got you unmuted, bro. I was I helped you out a little bit. I muted your
I'm
mic
sorry.
so that you would all your business wouldn't be in the street.
That's okay. You know, when you ask your child to do something and they don't do it, so they had 8 hours in a day to do it. So when I get home and still ain't done, oh, you think you're gonna get away with it? You still need to get it done.
I hear you. Wait a minute, man.
Oh.
What? Baby, you fine. You don't need to come on here. I don't know why you up on here. We already talked about everything. It's over. Might well just put a 2-week notice.
Hold on. Don't forget anything. Yeah, hold on a second.
No excuses. Your phone is, I heard your phone was set up, laptop was set up, and you didn't have no excuses this time. Oh, okay.
Email address. So I just looked at my email address on my phone and they go to link. So I like, wait.
Well, I'll give you a pass.
Plus I was cooking. I couldn't stop. I want to burn the burgers up.
Well, burgers. There we go. Now we know what he was. He said the burgers.
Oh, you was burning burgers?
Burning burgers.
I didn't want to burn them up. That's why I couldn't jump on. I ain't burn them up, though, because we smacking them. Yeah, it's done now. So what's the business?
Well, we were talking about. Actually, right now, what we were talking about was how many of. We were talking about a few things, but how the guys from the that are not drafted tomorrow night, and I say tomorrow night, this weekend, could they drift to the UFL? And what that would look like. And also what we were talking about would be some of the guys who are in the UFL currently being picked up by NFL players or NFL teams, rather.
Being drafted to the NFL.
Well, no, these guys would be, what happened to you, man? Lost them, just like that.
Don't know, lost him.
But,
and now he's back.
Is it back? I don't have a photo. I don't have a picture. I'm gonna try to give him a second. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to him. As soon as I want to say something, I can't see him. There he goes. Boom, he's back.
He right here.
I got see me.
Yeah, well, I got you now. I can see you.
We could. You got you.
But what was I about to say? I definitely think that, like that guy who plays for Michigan, the kicker, I believe that guy's going to be on the NFL roster. The thing is that if you got a kicker who can kick, and I don't know how many of y'all actually been watching, but I'm watching the kid kick, and he's kicking 60-yarders effortless. And it's not even a big deal. He's done it. Well, technically, he's done it probably 4 times because they keep trying to freeze him. He just kicks it anyway, and he makes it, and then he has to re-kick it, and he makes that one too. So he's done. I guess he's got 2 officials over 60 yards, 62 and 64. Yeah. I think that's right. And then he's got, I want to say 2 or 3 that are 50 plus. It's just like, dude, can you just get past, the 50-yard line? I can score from there. It's like this. Really? If you got a guy like that, that's why I'm saying that he will be on an NFL roster next year. He will be on the NFL roster next year.
Especially as bad as the kickers are at the NFL. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But see, the pressure, I think the pressure is different in the NFL.
You think so?
Yeah, I think the pressure. Now, if he gets to the NFL and he kicks, but the pressure is totally different.
You mean the pressure different on the kicker?
Yeah.
On the kicker, I mean on any player.
Yeah.
I think the
On the player. Period.
Yeah, player.
Yeah.
I mean,
you make way more money, and they expect way more from you. So the pressure's on.
I can see that, but I still say there are 4 or 5 GMs right now. Like, dude, look, we're dealing with this guy who I can't trust the kid, and that kid.
Right.
I mean, have you seen him in the interview? Have you seen him in the interview?
How much a kicker make?
They don't. Well, it depends on the kicker, but he ain't gonna make a ton of money. I mean, he'll be essentially a rookie. I mean,
right.
He's not gonna make tons,
but
which is the other. But the thing is that that's the thing. He'll get a contract, and it might be 2 or 3 years or something like that. And they'll backload it. They won't front load it. They'll backload it. They'll give him a little signing bonus, but I mean, you got to think, this guy, I don't know what he's making in the UFL. So right now in the UFL, the average contract. Nah.
Oh, y'all talking about the UFL, right?
Well, what I'm saying is that the UFL, the average contract of all the players in UFL is $100K. So it's $100,000. So I got to believe that the kicker on Michigan is probably making what? 50, 60, maybe? I mean, so in the NFL, what? Mr. Irrelevant.
It's like an NFL. I think the quarterback. I think kind of fluctuate just like the NFL. The quarterback is going to make the most money.
Yeah. I'm sure it's
ship.
stacked up exactly the same way. I mean, like I said, the average is 100K. That don't mean. I mean, that means that there's probably somebody making 600-700K somewhere. But then there's probably some other cats that are making 20, 40. I mean, like you said, it's just the average. So, but the thing is that I would be mad if the Titans picked up this kid to kick for. The interview after the game the other day. Yeah, I'm always talking about my team. I don't care about yours. but the thing was
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It sounds like a prayer.
Well, thank
you. Like a prayer to me.
Well, hey,
like
guess what? Guess what? I'll take what I can get. I will take what I can get. But the thing is that they interviewed the guy after his other kick, and it was, I want to say it was like 60 some yards or whatever it was. But he was just like, yeah, he's like, I'm just out here doing my job. I'm paid to kick the ball, and that's what I'm doing. And that was it. Like it wasn't like no smirk afterwards or not. He was just like, yeah, I'm just doing my job. I just kicked the ball. Like, dude, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. I was like, dude, with that, you could have whatever. To me, anyway. Man, I am. Are y'all watching Are y'all watching the stream? Let me ask this question real quick, because I keep getting kicked off. Now, it doesn't appear to me on any of these controls.
What screen?
That I have stopped broadcasting. But
they must have kicked me out.
Yeah, see, it's telling me that I have. It showed that I don't know what my dog is doing.
Yeah, what?
They say you have what?
It just keeps kicking me.
Yeah, what?
Out of the stream. It just keeps kicking it off. I don't know. But okay,
but you're still here,
it's going. Yeah, that's the thing. I was just trying to see was I still broadcasting, and I'm pretty sure for whatever reason, because I haven't stopped. I've been running for an hour and 14 minutes. And
It's still going?
yeah, it's still going. I mean, I've brought it back up. It's fine. It says that we're live, so I have no clue for those of you who are watching us on Twitch, because I am broadcasting on Twitch as well.
Okay.
I hope that you guys are still live over there as well. However, but yeah, like I said, I definitely believe that the and there's another kid too that's a pretty good kid. The kickers have actually been like really good in the UFL. So I do expect to see a couple of those guys in the league. And again, it wouldn't surprise me if you saw them this season. Because I think of the other thing is that some of these guys you probably can get for the league minimum in the NFL. I mean, these guys, they're not making tons of money in the UFL.
They get in the league, get there and prove themselves. Yeah.
Right. You know.
Well, we might be going to the game. Well, we most definitely going Sunday. The Showboats.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I told my dad while we were there. You know, we actually should have just gotten in a car and driven up to St. Louis. I mean, we're sitting there. It's what 2.5 hour drive. I mean, I didn't even think about it. Showboats played St. Louis this past weekend, and I was sitting when I sat down to watch the game. I was like, I'm an idiot. We could have just gotten in the car, drove up to St. Louis, and been there for the game on Saturday because they played on Saturday. Then just came back Sunday and missed my flight, but still, because that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, you could have said something. We could have drove. You could have slept all the way back. So
so here we go again.
I would have drove.
So here it is again. I got kicked off again here. My phone will not stay connected to.
But I did. I found some tickets. They were $25. $25 tickets.
That's not bad.
$25 tickets.
That's really good, actually.
50-yard line.
Yeah,
that's really good.
So they're not, but I mean they're not that expensive. I did see some for $75. So. But I mean, like Gerald said, when they go, it don't be sold out. So there's nobody ushering you to your seat. So if no one comes, you might slide on down. You know.
But see, don't they do the thing where they only fill up one half of the stadium, don't they?
Yeah.
The stadium?
Yeah, they don't even fill up both sides of the stadium, just one half, and they show it on TV. It looks like there's tons of people there. But if every now and then, if you watch the camera angles, there's no one on the other side of the field.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like behind the visitors bench, it's empty.
Yeah, it's empty. Yeah,
it's empty. So they show everything on the other side of the home teams.
Yeah, that's almost
so they fill up the home side.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, probably that they're not selling that many tickets for one.
Okay, so
the whole stadium, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of not filling up stadiums, right? So no.
I'm sorry. I was too easy. I'm sorry.
You got away with that one. It's okay. Karma's a bitch.
Do the Raiders play the Colts?
That's a good one.
Is it on the schedule for the Raiders to play the Colts?
I don't think so. Not this year.
No.
Doubt it.
But okay, so
check again.
I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell the story that I've literally told you all, but we didn't tell the audience. So next week. So during my travels, I became, I overheard a conversation of some women at the airport who turned out to be WNFC football players. So it's full pads, full tackle, women's football. And they play in the, like I said, the league is WNFC. And so very interesting. And so one of the women that I was talking to said that she agreed to be interviewed by me on the show, or actually interviewed by us, everybody. I'm going to set it up. We're going to do this. And so next week, and if you're watching, be sure to chime in. But we will set that up so that we can have her on next week, and we can ask all the questions that we want and do all of that. It's very interesting. Like I said, it's on, and we will also at that time should be broadcasting on their on the app where their games are streamed. It's called Caffeine TV. Free commercial for Caffeine TV. So we're gonna, I will set up my thing so I can broadcast on Caffeine TV as well. We want to try to, help support their league. Like I said, this is like I said, it's women's football, full contact, full tackle. I mean, it's crazy to me. And so I do have a bunch of questions. I do plan to write out a bunch of stuff to ask. But that should be next week. And right now, if anybody's interested, the team that she plays for is the Jacksonville, Florida Avengers. So they're out of Jacksonville, Florida. Avengers.
I'm about to look them up.
Yep. Florida Avengers. Florida, I can type that in. And if I can find
I'm already on Caffeine TV. Cool. It's a cool app.
Florida Avengers or Jacksonville Avengers?
Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida, right?
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida. I can't spell.
Jacksonville, Florida. The Avengers. Yeah, Avengers. Got it. I just said Florida Avengers.
Florida Avengers women's football.
Florida. I can't. You know what? No, I can't put it in the chat because I don't know how to spell. Since I can't spell it, I have no idea how to spell. None. Nothing at all.
I have their roster up. Wow.
Oh, y'all pulled up the roster. I mean, so it's like I said, it's cool. And then there are a lot of other. Like I said, so the thing is that here's the thing. So there are 16 teams in this league. So you got a whole league. I mean, this is like team wise, this is bigger than the UFL.
Yeah, it's bigger than UFL.
It is. It's bigger than the UFL,
people there.
team wise. And I mean, it's a short season, of course. I think they're going into week 4. And so like I said, I do plan to talk to her either tomorrow or Friday. I may try to do it tomorrow because they have a game on Saturday. They play on Saturdays. And like I said, there's
what
tons of
channel
teams.
do they play on?
It's on Caffeine TV. They play on that app.
Caffeine TV.
Yep, Caffeine TV.
Oh, so we have to like log in to get a
You do have to. It is a subscription based. They have from what I've seen, they've had 2 major sponsors. They have Adidas and Riddell. I guess that's how you say it. Riddell is the people who make the helmets.
Riddell, yeah. Helmets.
But the other deal, and I definitely want to get into this a little bit more with her, is that they don't get paid. They do not get paid. So
Yeah, that's what.
That's like a really big thing, and I definitely want to get into that. I mean, like I said, she definitely loves football. She, tomorrow night
sure
the draft.
They have when they don't get paid, but
What are you saying? Go ahead, finish it.
Say that again, girlfriend.
Oh, go ahead. No, I'm saying by them not getting paid, I'm sure they get some type of donations from different organizations. I'm sure.
That's what I'm
sure.
People that
you can definitely ask that. But individuals can sponsor. I think if you look, I think there is a spot where you can do a sponsorship yourself. I think it's like $600 or something like that. But it is definitely fascinating. And like I said, we'll try to set this up. We're going to set it. Well, we're not going to try. We're going to set this up for next week, and we'll be back at it. We will be talking with our Florida Avenger, and I'll wait to say her name. And but yeah. So I think it's going to be cool.
I was going to ask you, but you can wait.
Yeah. We'll wait, and
it's going to be nice.
But I think it's going to be really cool. And as any of our teammates want to show up too, and that's fine. And we just get we may get a few to blip a little bit. But that's been said, that's exciting for us next week. Now, Big O, you came in a little late. So tomorrow is the first round of the NFL draft. What is it that you want the Raiders to do with their first round pick? I don't even know. Do you know what number?
I was just looking at it.
Number 3?
They picked the Raiders. 13.
13. Oh, wow. That's right. That's right.
13.
They picked 13. That's right. That was because they were one of the teams that we were thinking might want to trade up to get a quarterback. But especially if Minnesota jumps up. Say that again. Big O?
They were talking about a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were talking about a quarterback.
Is it Bo Nix or who's the other kid? Michael Penix Jr. That's the one. Michael Penix.
I've heard Penix.
That could be at 13. I'm thinking he'll be here for that. Right? I
think so.
Because he's not.
I would think so.
Yeah, he's not as highly rated. And the teams after about New England, and then maybe, like they were talking about right at 5. I don't think there are not many other teams that are looking for a quarterback. Ooh, excuse me. I don't. See, now you got me. I got to pull this up again.
I'm halfway watching this Boston.
Okay, well,
Boston is losing, and everybody is getting up.
You say Boston is losing?
Call it.
Yeah, but Big O, you don't get to come on here late and then say you watching the game.
Yeah, I'm watching this right.
She on your ass.
You don't get to do that.
Honestly, I forgot that today. I do not think. I don't. Oh, look, and that's what. Like,
I didn't know it was on either. Y'all gotta text me. Remind me tomorrow to watch the draft. Like literally.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Does it start at 7 or 8?
You know what?
Is it 7 or 8?
I don't know.
I think it's 7.
Well, my son is here, so he ain't gonna
let
me forget.
Here's the beauty of tomorrow, though. The beauty of tomorrow is it's just one round. It's 32 picks. That's it.
Right.
And then they go off. It's not like they used to do where they would try to do 3 rounds and stuff like that.
Sometimes it'd be a long draft pick.
No. You
It can be because they get a little bit longer to draft.
What is it? 90 seconds per pick or something like that? Or is it a little more?
I thought they got longer the first round.
Do they get
I think it may be like up to 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay. And so
I think it's longer the first round, and then they start cutting back.
And they start cutting it. Yeah, then they just guys are just going off the board. But the thing is that there's all the pomp and circumstance for just the first round. And you don't have to, it shouldn't be all night. It's not going to be all night long or anything like that. And so if I had to guess, I'm going to go with, well, maybe it will be like at 7.
It's
8.
I just checked. It's 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. 8 p.m. Eastern. All right.
8 p.m.
8 Eastern.
So
8 Eastern. So yeah.
So that's 7 Central.
7, yeah, 7 for y'all. And I keep yawning, so I think we are just about done. We're gonna start wrapping this up because it's hard.
Happy birthday, cousin!
I appreciate it.
I hope your 50 was everything you wanted to be.
Well, it's still going. So
the big 5-0.
Yeah.
You in the gang now, buddy. You in the gang now.
That's my brother-in-law, sister-in-law said the same thing. He said, we finally got company up here. So it's like, man. No, it's still weird. It's funny, too, because well, that's true. Because, of course, I was talking to somebody at work today about that. I was like, dude, it's weird being 50, and especially sometimes when you thought you wouldn't make 21. So then it was like, ooh. But that's a story for a whole.
But you don't look 50 though.
See all this gray, man? I'm trying to let this grow out. I think I'm just going to
that don't mean nothing.
let it get as much as I can.
That look nice.
Because none of this will grow.
That look nice.
This ain't grow at all. But yeah, I mean, the thing is that in order for literally, like this is like a month worth of growth. It's like ridiculous. It's insane. My hair just it won't grow.
I think you should let it grow.
I'm gonna try until my wife is like, dude,
you gotta cut it.
Well,
just make sure you trim it up, but you look nice.
I'm gonna try to get
salt and pepper. Look at y'all, salt and pepper.
We try to do it.
Yeah, there you go. Go hard.
Yeah. But you gotta cut it to make it grow. You gotta keep cutting it. Trim it, trim it.
Trim. Yeah, I might have to try that.
Yeah, just trim it.
Yeah, just go to the barber shop, let them cut a little bit off, and grow back. Then they just cut a little bit more off, then grow back.
I don't think I can walk into a barbershop. You know what? Let me ask this question. Let me ask you that. When's the last time you were actually in a barbershop?
The other day.
I mean, were you with your son, or
no? It's shaved.
You were getting shaved?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know how to do that yourself?
Yeah, I can shave myself, but I like a razor shave.
How much you get? How much you pay for that?
They charge what, $50?
$20.
I hope not.
20. Oh, that's not bad.
$20.
20 is not bad. Razor,
that's a regular haircut
and everything. That's not bad. But like I know, like my son goes to barbershop, and
I do this to myself.
Jumper said terrible. You do yours yourself, right?
Yeah, I do this myself.
I've been into a barber shop in over 30, 40 years.
Yeah, but you do yours yourself, right, Jeffrey?
Yeah, for the most part, I do it myself.
So,
I've been in a barber shop 30 years.
But let's ask this question there, Dreadful. How long are the dreads now? How long are the dreads now?
Yeah, how long are your dreads? Let's see.
Because I just
can't see.
Yeah, because
is it a ponytail?
So the last
you can't. The camera's not long enough for you to see.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Stand up and do your hair like this here.
I have them in a bag. That's how long they are.
Yeah. So because I remember the last time, and it's been a while since we've been.
That's about 30 years worth of growth there.
But yeah, I mean, they were like on the floor.
34. No, they're at my ankles.
It's your ankles.
I'm like, so.
Wow.
I mean,
This is speechless.
I can't get it out. Like, wow. So, like, I mean, you do let it hang, right?
Sometimes.
What?
Around the house, I will. Like out in public.
So you like Bob? You like Bob Marley?
He's got those pictures out there. I've seen.
So you work from home or you go in the office?
I work from home.
Oh well, yeah. See.
I used to go in the
Wow.
office.
So how often do you get it like washed? Your wife wash it, or you do it yourself? Oh wow. She has dreads too?
Yes. No.
Everybody got dreads.
No. I'm the only one.
Wow.
Y'all see, you see that?
Like
that deflection. This way. This deflection. This way.
I'm like,
yes. Oh.
Yeah, I get the same reaction everywhere I go when I let it down. So.
Pretty sure.
wow. I want to see your hair down. Like I really do. I want to touch it. Like,
everybody wants to be.
like I want to touch it.
All people know about.
But you can let it down. You can let it down. Wow. Ooh, it is heavy.
Wow.
So when you stand up, it's not heavy to you?
Not to me. I've been with it for 30 years.
So
it's
you was like
when it's wet when I'm washing it.
You was like 1 year old.
No, I'm older than that.
No, I'm just playing. Wow.
I'm in the 50 club already.
That's
I'm over 50.
Wow.
So my hair is 30-something years old.
So it's like a significant behind the dreads. I know everybody have a significant thing behind the dreads, traditional, either mom or family, dad, or what's your tradition of you?
Mine is nothing traditional. Mine was something just to do for me. It's like we're like in Indy. I'm from Indianapolis. At the time I started growing, I could probably count 5 people in the entire city that had locks, and I was one of them. There was 2 people I worked with, another person that I knew, and then one other person that I saw randomly. It was 5 of us in the entire city. At the time I started growing, now everybody has dreads. But
yeah.
In the city, there's probably 5 people you can count on one hand. I was one of them.
Your hair needs to be into the Book of Dreads World Record.
I don't think so. I've seen longer.
You seen longer than you?
My sister-in-law keeps saying that, but I was like, nah, there's people with longer locks.
I don't think so.
Maybe as far as
Go to Jamaica.
I'm close.
If you go to Jamaica, you
go to Jamaica.
Longer.
Oh, I done been there.
Yeah.
But when I went to Jamaica, I didn't see like long down there. Maybe I was in like, but yeah.
But they also don't wear them out. They'll have them in a kufi in the hat.
Right. You right.
Braided like a lot of times my wife braids hair. A lot of times if I'm wearing it, I'll have it braided up so it's like looks half the length. So like just go down to like the small of my back. So
I'm getting a little deep, but when you go to sleep, do you have that bag on? You just let them out?
Sometimes both.
Oh, okay.
I've learned to sleep with it out, so it's not all over the place.
Wow, like your hair needs a whole nother bed. It's like super long, like, but it's nice, it's pretty, but it's like long. Like I'm like, wow,
very long.
Yeah.
That's how I got my nickname, Dreadful.
That is definitely fitting too. Wow.
I have to go take a man in a minute.
So when you and Peppy, y'all met in college, right?
No.
Huh? Oh
no,
I did too. I thought
him and my brother-in-law met in college.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I I was his brother-in-law. Used to be my roommate in college, or one of my roommates, and so that's how. And we randomly met. I mean, we hung out, so but then we knew each other. He used to DJ, so he's
Dreadful used to DJ. So. Oh, the DJ, Dreadful, the DJ. Look at you.
Yes, that was my name, DJ Dreadful.
We need to have a song for next week.
You wrong for that move right there. Like you're the youngest person. You're the youngest person here, and that was wrong. That was just wrong.
Dance to all this.
Exactly. All right. Okay. Wait. All right. Peace out to everybody. We will see y'all next week.
So, hey, Big O.
No. We'll see everybody. Wait, stay right there. Don't say anything. Just stay right there. Let me get everybody out. Yeah.